to enter a gemstone with the side arrows, go to the gem entry screen. Okay, and here we have the screen to enter the gemstone. We can also automate the stone number to come in sequence. Okay, so this is an option. We can set it where you can select the stone number that you want to start with, and you do that here in the options. You go to options here and settings, and you simply start with the stone number that you wish to begin with. It's alphanumeric, but really it should be numbers. Okay, and you have to check it here. Automatically create the next stone number and say OK. Okay, so now we have a stone number. We select the shape. Let's say it's an emerald cut. Cut is anything that you want it to be. I don't know, let's say it's very good. Color must be green. Clarity, again, whatever that means. The carat we put in. Yeah. Then we have also sizes. Okay, so if you put the quarter, and it will. We also have actually we can put in the amount first. Okay, so let's say it's 5 stones. It'll back calculate each stone. It'll divide 5 into 3.67 and give you per stone. So here you have cost per carat. Let's say it's $500. Okay, and then when you click out, it'll give you the total here. So the cost per carat times the carat gives you the total cost. So now this is your cost. Now you have a markup. Let's say you want to put 50% markup. It'll give you that both on the carat, right? So 500 times 50% is 750, and 1835 times 50% comes to here. Then let's say if you have a retail site, if you want to sell retail on your website, which you can also export to your website automatically. So let's say you want to put 100% on your website, and the retail price, you just click out, the retail price will be double the total sale price, which will be the wholesale price, and this is the retail price. Selection price is if you have a parcel and the client wants to pick out the best, then you can give them a separate price. Okay, maybe 600. Okay, minimum price that you will charge, well, let's say 525. Okay, here you have 2 custom fields, so you can name it in the gem attributes. It's in a miscellaneous custom field, so you can name it whatever you want, save it, and then you can create your own drop downs to whatever you want it to be. So you can custom field whatever it is that you like to be. So this happens to be location, but again, you can do really anything you want. And you have 2 of these in the gem. Okay, so now what kind of a stone is it? Let's say it's an emerald. Okay, country of origin, let's say maybe it's Colombia. Okay, if it has a lab, let's say it's a Google lab, measurements you can put in. Miscellaneous is a wild card, anything you want it to be. It's like same as custom field, but it's called miscellaneous. By the way, all custom fields and the miscellaneous is searchable, so you can create your own drop down for whatever miscellaneous means to you, whatever you want to use it for. That's up to you. Okay, Matching stone is if this stone has a pair, has a match to it. You put the stone number here, provided it exists in the software, obviously. And then when you're looking for matching stones, both stones will come together as a pair. Okay, obviously save it here. Okay, description is anything that you want to write about this stone that isn't already covered by any of the fields here. And this can go onto the memo and invoice as well as to your website if you so choose. Note stays here to yourself. Anything that you want to say about this stone that stays here, doesn't go really anywhere. And these are treatments. Again, you can add more treatments. You can also, on the bottom here, you can keep the stone inactive. Active, let's say no. Why? Because let's say you want to send the stone to a lab and to get its true value, its true color, or you're not 100% yet sure of the status of its value, meaning you're not ready to sell it or put it on memo. So you just say active no. It's still in your inventory, but you cannot sell it or put it on memo. Okay. So once you're ready to sell it, you just put it back and everybody's happy. So Pantone color is really, when you click on it, this is the full spectrum of all the colors. So let's say you have an emerald, that's this color. When you click on it, you take that color and put it here. Okay, so this custom field is a partners. You can put names of partners over here. Vendor information is who you bought it from. Let's say you bought it from this person. The bill number. Again, all this can be done manually like I'm doing right now, or we're going to do it through purchasing in a later video. I'll show you how to do that, and all that information comes into here from the purchase or memo in. Alright, but let's say we're putting it manually. So let's say this is the bill number. You have a calendar here. Alright, let's say I bought it on Monday, and I have also a lot number. Okay, so here in the same like the diamonds, a lot number. Let's say if you buy a business of 10 stones, and all of the stones you want to highlight individually. In other words, you want to create each stone in its own page, but they belong to the same lot number. So let's say lot number 1, 2, 3. So on every stone that belongs to the lot that you purchased as a lot, you put in lot number, the same lot number, let's say 1 to 3 here, and each individual stone will have its own number. But when you look for the lot in the search, all the stones that belong to that lot will come in. Okay, so certificate number, date of certificate, yeah, we scan the certificates in here. Expenses also, if you have, if it costs you any money for certs, for shipping, repair, you make up your own expenses, and you save it, and it will go onto here. You see it's $250, and it will add to the cost per carat. Actually, no, it'll add to the total cost, and back calculate cost per carat. And if you ever want to see the cost without any expenses, you click here again, and you will see that it's $500 here. Okay. Comments, certificate comments here. If this stone is part of a layout, on all the stones we'll put the layout number, the total carats of this stone, and the average costing, and the average carats here. Short description is anything that you want to write about here, about anything about the stone that isn't covered by all of the fields that are above it. And this again can go onto your website or can go onto a memo and invoice. Okay, so here, once we save this, let's save it. Okay, we can print a label here. Again, we can do with the label anything we want. That means whatever you'd like to have on the label. We can put a barcode here, we can put really anything you want. And this is a 1-inch label. We can put a 3-inch label, a 2-inch label, 1-inch label. I mean, most of the gemstone dealers have a box that's square, about 1.5 inch square. So this label will fit on that box, and we can put any kind of information you'd like here at all from the data that we have on the stone. Okay, this stone must have, I've probably had this stone before because some of the items are coming in. Okay, anyway, just ignore the data right now. Fine, so here we also have the ability to upload a certificate. Under a certificate, this is not a good image, but you basically upload. Yeah, it opens up your computer, and you just go to where you think the certificate will be and upload the certificate to the stone, and it will appear here. Okay, and if this gemstone is mounted in jewelry, you will see a picture of the item over here. So this stones happen to be already sold, and if you click on it here, it'll go to the invoice. Not going now, but it will go when you do it. And so you see here we had 5 stones. 1 is billed, and 4 is on hand. This is the status of the stones, and also who bought it. Okay, so this stone we can also add to memo here, add to invoice. Later on, when we want to look at the parcel, there's parcel analysis over here, and it'll tell you all the different averages and how you come out, cost to break even, and all the activities that happen for that stone will be showing here. Just don't pay attention to any of the data that I have. It's all stuff from demos that I've been doing. Okay, to upload picture, an image of the stone, you just go here, select it, just put a diamond, it doesn't really matter right now, and you upload it, and it'll come there. Of course it didn't come. Why? I don't know. Let's try the different one. But it does come. Okay, maybe a little bit too big. Let me try this one. Upload. No file tool. Anyway, it's wonderful that these things happen right when you want it to happen. Okay, so we click upload. There we go. Okay, and you can also click on this and it'll open it up, and it should be here. It will come here, and you have an email here and printed. I don't know why my demo is not working, but here's the email. That stone picture will be here, and you can email it from here, printed, etc. The same thing with video. In the video, you have the ability either to upload the video, just like I did the image, or you can link a URL from YouTube, and it'll save it and play it off YouTube in this video section here. And here you have the ability to email that video link to your client. I'm going to email it to Yossi, subject matter whatever I want, and I can. So basically what they do is they get a link in their email to play the video off our server. We don't send them the whole video file. Alright, so here you can send this stone to memo or to invoice, etc. Okay, I think right now we have offers over here, we have recutting. This I'll do on separate videos. Alright, I think we get the idea over here.